Alright everyone, we have our last Mountable, the last of one of our seedling orchids that we're currently offering. And what we have here is a small plant, but blooming size, of Epidendrum porpax, also known as the beetle orchid. And this little miniature, these are about as tall as the plant will get. They are flowering size, so it's expected to flower again this coming fall-winter season. And you can see it has multiple leaves growing on it right now. So this one, we're actually going to have to mount a little differently than the others. We're going to take our cypress mount, we have our fishing line, we have the dried sphagnum that we have dampened, and we're going to take a little bit of this and put it in the center of the mount. It is in the center of this mount because this plant is growing in multiple directions. Now this is the oldest part over here. You can see we've got new growth and roots here. It's coming out over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to center the plant like so. And we're going to work on attaching it so that all of those leaves have access to the damp moss. You'll notice that we're also not covering up any of the roots. This little guy likes to grow horizontal across the surface of the mix, so we're not going to bury any of the roots here. Go ahead and grab your fishing line. We've got our big spool right here. And we're going to go ahead and start to hold down some of these pseudobulbs. Since we can't go across just the root mass, we're going to go very carefully across the middle next to each pseudobulb, next to each of the canes, very gently, because it is easy to damage them at this point. You'll see we're going in between a couple of the canes here. What we're doing is we're just kind of holding it down so that it can grab hold over the coming months. Once you've got a good snug tie down, we're going to go ahead and do a double knot just like this. Go ahead, get rid of our extra there. And another good knot. And this plant is going to grow on this mount for a very long time. Eventually it will either outgrow the mount, and you can either take the whole mount and put it onto something larger, or it may have covered it completely. You could put it into a tree fern pot, you could put it into a hanging basket. Our mother plant is actually just growing on a net of chicken wire, and that's really all it needs. You add your label and you're ready to go.